Hello guys, don't know if anybody can hear me. If you can put a message to let me know you can hear me and I'll start the show. I was just waiting for a few viewers. Hello, hello. All good, cool. There's only 6 or 7 people here, but I guess maybe more will come. So we'll just get started. So welcome to another day's auction reveal. And this one is sponsored by Ronaldo Silva from Sportrek FC. Obviously I needed a player start to hide the second player. Hide the first player, so Ronaldo takes the place of Messiah from the last one. And first up, lowest rated player is, obviously, I'm going in reverse order, so the lowest one is Fredericks, right back, 75. And there was only one bid on this guy, and some plonker, he was only a free minimum value, and some plonker has went and put a 21 million bid on him, and he could have gone for like 3 or 4 million. Let's see who that plonker was. That was me. Could have had him for 4 million, but not had to stick 21 on him. Well, got my man anyway, can't complain. Not really the best player in the world, is he? So I'm not surprised not had many bids, but speed in this league is obviously quite valued, so he's got a lot of speed, so I thought there might have been a few bids on him, and he's not bad. He can pass the ball, decent dribble, defence not much worse than my other right backs. He can intercept the ball, which is handy. So yeah, I mean, I wanted a bit of speed at full back, so I can't complain. Does the job. Money is really nothing to me at the moment. So rich. Well, I was, but anyway, not anymore. Moving on, the next player, another fast fullback. This guy's actually got a bit of potential. He went to Leipzig for £10 million. He's on loan to Galatasaray this season, so he could get a big upgrade one day. But for now, he's still a decent player. And there was only 2 bids on him. And the first bid was 8 million. You know who you are. I've seen you in the chat. So sorry you lost that one. And the winner with an 11 million bid, who just wins them, is new manager Mahai of Saint Etienne. And as you can see here, he's quite similar to Fredericks, speed, but he's a lot better dribbling, ball control. Yeah, a bit slower but better on the ball. Defence quite similar, so these were similar players. This one's for the left side, 22. Got crossing skill as well, which is handy from full back, so he could develop into a decent player. So for what was it, 11 million, half what I paid for Fredericks. That's decent signing there. Good starter or squad player. Xhaka, I didn't get Yedlin. I think it showed him Pojo, but you're right, similar player. Anyway, moving on to the next one is another player from Galatasaray, centre forward Diagne, and this guy's a really tall guy, a lot physical, and there was only 2 bids for him, surprisingly. Not much bids today overall, quite quiet. And the first bid came in at 11 million, and the second bid, if you're watching, you know who you are. And who is it? The winner of Diagne is that team again from last time. Palm Trees United, spending all their cash. Yep, gets his target man. Heading, physical, not bad dribble either for a big guy. 183 centimetres, decent weak foot. Obviously good in the air, first time shot. Definitely caused some trouble, and he goes to Palmeiras, and that's Kamsa for 25 million. Next player, one of the most sought after names here, it's Malin. And as you can imagine, there was quite a few bids on this guy. Actually only 4. A cheeky one came in at 18 million. And then a bigger bid coming at 55 million. But that was never going to get a centre forward like Malin. 100 plus bid definitely. There was a couple of guys put some really big bids in, and then second highest bid coming in at 139 million just misses out. And I think one of our viewers is about to cry. He's already started crying. And the winner, I'm sure everybody could guess this. Who's he gone to? You're talking about a Dutch guy with speed. There's only one place where he's ending up. And that is fake kit again. It's Vida FC. Mr. Piojo at Inter Milan gets his man, his Dutch boy. What's his speed? Finishing, dribbling, few skills. Not the best player in the game, to be honest with you. Apart from his speed, he's not particularly amazing dribbling, but he's got potential, so you're buying the potential as well. So he goes to Piojo for 158 million. The next one up is Diego Jota, and I thought he would have been a very popular one. He's not actually got the best ratings at the moment, but it's been amazing for Liverpool. I think he's scored every game he's played pretty much, and he's going to get a huge upgrade. I guarantee he's going to get a decent upgrade. And there was only 2 bids, and the first one, a cheeky 31 million, almost won it. And there's another viewer here, he knows he's won this. And for 76 million he goes to another fake kit, and that is, of course, it's not Aberdeen, but it could have been Nottingham Forest. So Liupko gets Diego Jota. As I said, not the best stats at the moment, but I'd imagine it's going to get a lot higher dribbling, a lot better finishing, more speed, and a lot more skill moves in the next upgrade. So for 76 million, not bad. Now moving on to the high rated guys. Ayer, if that's how you pronounce it. Most popular player of the day had 7 bids. The lowest bid was 26 million, 40 million, 48 million, 55 million. Top 3, counting down, 70 million, and then a 72 million. And the winner is going to be a double deal here. For 86 million, he joins Jota in Nottingham Forest. So a good piece of business this window from Liupko, who's strengthened his midfield and attack, and Ayer's a great signing. Look at those dribble stats. Good passing stats as well. Decent speed. Not bad in defence, but he's more an attack-minded midfielder, but he can get stuck in if he needs to. 22 years old, lots of skill moves. One for the future and one for the present. For 86 million, it's a good bit of business, and Liupko's going to be happy with this transfer auctions. Now moving on, next one, Felipe Anderson. This is a guy who was one of the top players in Serie A, but the last year or so he's been absolutely terrible. But in PES he's still pretty good, and if he can get his form back, it's going to remain good. If his form remains shit, then this could be an absolute disaster signing. So it's a risk, whoever's bought him. So who's going to be crazy enough to risk on this guy, and how much are they willing to spend? Well, there was a bid 51 million, and a second bid at 60 million. 60 million for a player who's only could be going down. It's a bit dodgy. But some utter plonker has went and stuck 146 million on him. Who could this absolute moron be? Oh, look, it's me again. 146 million. Could have got him for 61, but took the risk that he's not going to decline. He's going to improve again, and he's got good stats at the moment. So if you're paying for the present, you're actually getting a really good player. And I don't have any more signings to make, so I just put pretty much the rest of my balance on that one, because it means nothing to me having money in the bank. So a bit of a risky one, but look at that, 2 feet, dribbling, possession, speed, decent pass. The player's skills there, shooting. Still only 27. I mean, if he improves again, he could even go back up. I offered West Ham 125 million for him at the start of the year, and he rejected it because his form was still decent then. So I mean, I could have paid 125 million anyway, so that's fine. I'm happy with that. Got him and Sterling on the wings, and Deulofeu. Yeah, got a few new wingers, so it's going to be an exciting season. Moving on to the top 3 players now, and Atletico Madrid centre back Savic. This was another popular player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bids, and a few low ones: 29, 40, 50 in the top 3. Third place 71, second place 77. But this guy, he's one of the best defensive players in the league. He loves defence. I don't know if he loves it, but he's good at it. Apart from, he had an absolute nightmare defensively in the final against Mr. Me, who was on top of that game. So I think I've gave the game away here. And for a whopping 140 million, he goes to Cagliari. So Contra has strengthened his already pretty solid defence for the cost of 140 million. Could have got him for just over 80. But he paid the money he had to get the man he wanted, and he'll be hoping that can help if he gets to any more cup finals. But yeah, I'm sure that Mbola scared him into parting with his cash there. So he'll be happy with that. Quality defender. Look at those defensive stats. He's not that slow. He's quite physical, decent height, and a few skills. So top 2 players, and it's the big 2 really. Fekir. Now this is actually this is a funny one. I'm going to talk about this in a minute, but just bear with me. So basically, funnily enough, there was only 2 bids. I would have thought Fekir would have been crazy bids. I'm 150, 200 million. The first bid was 49 million. So somebody watching the stream knows they've won Fekir at a low budget price of 55 million. He goes to Pro Crypto. And this is crazy because we were watching the live game and we were talking about Fekir and Pro Crypto. I asked him if what his thought on him was as an auction player, and he said he'd have no interest in signing him because he doesn't use attacking midfielders. But he took a 55 million cheeky bid and he came in. I'm surprised there wasn't more crazy bids on Fekir. That's a steal. I mean, I paid like 3 times that for Anderson. That's crazy. So yeah, it's an amazing signing. Look at this. Obviously good at the dribbling. So I mean, I'm glad I'm not in Division 2 because you've got Fekir supplying Ibrahimovic and Dzeko, and you've got Rafa Silva on the wings. I'm not sure who else he's got, but yep, that's not going to be fun playing against this Sporting Lisbon team. Look at all those skill moves. So I'm moving on to the last final player is your man Alan, and you won't believe this, everybody was going on about Alan. Everybody wanted him in the auction. There's going to be loads of crazy bids on him. Well, there wasn't. There was one. So if you're watching, you know who you are. He could have got him for like 25 million, but he wasn't to know that. He went big and he got his man for 107 million. And he goes to Flamengo, he goes back to Brazil with Reese. And the funny thing about this is Pro Crypto was the one banging on about Alan. I would have thought Pro Crypto was going to go big on Alan. I think Gingerbeard was going on about Alan, but Pro Crypto took his money and put it on Fekir, and nobody went for Alan. This is crazy. Has anybody even been watching Discord today? Yeah, Pro Crypto's talking about his mind games here. I don't believe anything he says, it's all lies. He's going to play Dzeko and Ibrahimovic up front, even though he says he's only going to play the one of them. Both of them will be up front this season, so don't worry about that. Now look at those stats for Alan. And Greece has got obviously one of the best DMF in the game here. The guy can dribble, he's got a decent pass, he's decently fast, he's got balance, he's not going to get pushed over, and can win the ball, very aggressive, going to get lots of red cards, lots of bookings, suspensions. It's not the tallest guy, but gets about, got his skills. So yep, that pretty much sums up the auction. Well, that rounds up the last player. I'll quickly sum it up. Back to the top with Ronaldo Silva, who was today's sponsor. Fredericks went to myself, Celtic for 21 million. Saraki went to Saint Etienne for 11 million. Mahai. Yangi went to Kansas. Palmeiras United for 25. Malan went to WDFC Inter Milan. Piojo for 158. Jota went to Europe Nottingham Forest for 76. Or went also to Nottingham Forest for 86 for Europe. Felipe Anderson went to myself for 146. And Savic went to Cagliari for 140. Vikier went to Sporting Pro Crypto on a budget 55 million, and Allen, with only one bid, went to Flamenco Reese for 107 million pounds. Sorry, I never actually read much of the comments. I forgot about that, but there you go. So if anybody wants to comment, or I'm just going to end the show. And just see if there's any interesting comments. Pachaka was talking about Liupko's 300ml piggy bank. Well, he's still got half of that left and got 2 quality players. And the Shaka's given up auctions. Well, there's still a few left. I think everybody spent all their money, so you might still get a player in the next few days as the bankruptcy hits half of the EPSL. You can pick up a bargain in the next few days, definitely. And a few people, I think, they're annoyed they never went for Fekir and stuff like that, because they could have got him cheap. A lot of players went quite cheap. Sub 100, OR was quite cheap. I thought it'd be 100 million plus. Yeah. Well, there we go, guys. Thanks for tuning in and watching, and to every one of your players, enjoy. Cheers.